Hello everyone. So in this session, we'll be focusing on exercises on Sketcher Workbench, which we had previously covered. That is the introduction to Sketcher Workbench, and we'll try to clear a few doubts on what exactly uh, the user is having, and then we'll start with the introduction to basics of part modeling, and then we'll try to also cover some of the drafting basics. Yeah. Let me start with this. So, as you explained, you had some doubts in this. So, what we'll do is we'll start with the sketch from the scratch and we'll try to understand how we need to do it. Okay. So, this is the SolidWorks user interface, and the sketch I just used the split window. I'm using the SolidWorks window here. This is the drawing window so that you can easily correlate and do it fast. So, I'll just use the new option part as a template here. I'll start with the front plane. Okay, now first step in the sketcher workbenches, start with the origin. Okay, and then draw the rough sketch. Okay, let's do that anyway. So you can use the circle. C for circle is a shortcut. There should be 1 and 2, and then we have third one, and then we have the fourth, and then we have last one. Okay, once you're done with this, you assign the dimension. Smart dimension is d for a dimension for me. You could see the dimension here. This is diameter 19. Okay, I'll take that. And then once you are done with this, you could see this one, the diameter is 38. Okay, after this you have this one, this diameter is 82. Okay, and this is construction, so I'll just make it for construction. Give me a minute. Sorry. Next, they have given the dimension for this. It is 127. Then you have the final one is 152, the outside one. Okay, I'm done with all the dimensions here. I'll start with this. So I do need one vertical reference line. I'll just take it up like this. I'll just make it for construction. I'll just zoom in. I'll try to draw this. So what best I can do is I can simply start with the line, because it might be easy for me to just capture that geometry like this. Okay, he has given key 4.76 into 2.38, so this total length is 4.76 and the length is 2.38 he has given. So let us do that. And then the very important thing is the center of this should be aligned with this. I'll use the coincident, and here inside it should be trimmed. T for trim. I'll remove these. Okay, now this part is clear. Sorry, this should fit in inside, and the mistake I made it. Okay, sorry for that. Let me redo it here again. Two 2.38. Okay, now how do we patch it? What I'll do is I'll just simply remove these. Okay, and then the center of this should be aligned with this coincident. This is fully defined. Now I should complete this. You can simply drag and drop it. that is done. Okay, or else you can use the extend also. Now we need to create these circles. So for that, you could say it is not exactly on the horizontal line. I would need to have one more horizontal line as a reference, because from this horizontal line, this particular uh, circle is aligned. So what would be the angle? So from here to here, how much is the angle? Do you have any idea?
Sorry, from where to where?
You could see there's a circle here. Okay.
Yeah.
From here to here, what would be the angle?
45.
No, if
No,
45 is that
30.
here, it should be okay. 30. Now, what is the best way to tackle this? I need to do the circular part on this, and I need to draw one circle for that. Where do I start?
I would just start the top one.
Good.
And then
Yes.
yeah.
Because it is exactly on the vertical line, so I can just refer this and make it coincident. I can simply do the circular pattern. Yeah. Now the diameter of this is 25, so you can just again start with circle. So here you can just place it. I can just mention 25, enter. So as this is fully defined, you can start with the pattern drop down. Here we have the circular pattern. You can just select the axis, and here I need to select the pattern. Okay, now how much you want? 3 plus 3 6. Now you could see this is perfect. You can simply click on green check. Okay, now you could see these are not fully defined. What we can do is, what do you think? Oh, so what should be the problem for this?
Fully define. We give the dimension.
Yeah,
To the circle.
but still I could see I had assigned the same diameter for this, but still they're moving. In the sense, you could see they're not aligned on the circle. So just select this center circle and this one, make it coincident, but still I could see does not.
Yeah.
What would be the problem?
Angle.
So again you could see this is not again sitting on this, so you can just define the same. Could see now this is perfect. Now we are done with this. The final step remaining is for this one, right? So again we have this as a reference. Here also we can start it. Okay, let's do from this now. Okay, so what do we do here? You could see he has given some dimensions here. One is 90 for this line, and he has taken the 15-degree for this arc. So we'll try to do the same. Okay, so let me just have one more reference axis. Okay, and then I'll just make it construction. This and this, if I make it coincident, and if I even check the angle, it should be exactly 30, right? And then now I do need one more line, so it should be from 15-degree between these two. I'll again draw it. Okay, and then this should be again construction, so activate the dimension, and it is 15 here. Okay, now I could see I have these two. Now I need to draw one line from this one to here, exactly perpendicular. This and this is anyway perpendicular. Okay, so now this is moving. I need to make this line and this line again coincident. I could see. Now you just need to close this. Once you are done with this, you can just pattern them. So let's do that. You can again go to the circular pattern. This should be the axis for me. The entity should be this one as well as this one. As of now, I don't know the counts. I'll simply keep on adding. So do you know how many are there? Is it 24?
It's 24.
Yeah.
24, yeah. It's 24.
Now it's done. So actually it should have the dimension for the radius, dimension for angular spacing. If I just try to use these and try to equal spacing is already there. If I just screen check, yeah, this is what it is. It has generated it. Okay, now how do we fully define it again? You can just drag one because it is moving. This and this should be coincident. Could see this is done.
Yeah, I think I missed out the perpendicular thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I need your thoughts here. Okay, let me make it isometric view. Now you need to tell me by seeing the sketch or the part what you have it here, how are you gonna start to design this and on which plane you're gonna start it, and what is your first step to consider, whether I need to start with a circle or center flat or what. So what would be your approach, that is design intent, the way you sketch?
So I would go with the top plane
Mm-hmm.
and draw that triangle.
Mm-hmm.
And then from that I will select the I will extrude it and then draw the from the front plane I will draw the circle.
Good, let's do the same. Okay, let's start with this. You are right. So I would also try to approach the same way. So I'll just hide the planes. Okay, and then I'll use this shortcut as Q. I would like to start with the top plane. So now here, where do I start? So you can even start from the center, but it's quite difficult to do that. So what you can do is means I think as it should be at the center, better to refer triangle's center point as a reference. So what I'll do is I'll simply draw a sketch first, or else you can see we do have the polygons here. You can just select this option, you can just take 3 and try. So likewise, okay, this would be one of the good approach to start. So now you can simply drag and drop here. Okay, now you can see the dimension. For dimension he has taken the circles as a reference. So what I can do here is I'll use the C for circle. So one should be here, one should be here, and another should be here. Okay, now here I need the chamfer. I'll use the sketch option here. So how much is the outside radius is 14, so I'll just select this one and this and this. He has defined it as 14. I'm not sure, but let us see. 14, yeah, green check. Now I could know the dimension from the center to center, it is 76, right? So from here to here it is 76. So what I can do is I can simply slightly drag it a bit outside. Okay, and I'll make this as a horizontal so that it should not deviate. Okay, now I do see this and this has a relation, right? So I can just define it as concentric. Okay, before that what I would recommend you is just check the hole diameter is how much, 9, right? And what would be the radius of it here? It is radius is 14. So if I define the constant rec, it should lie on the center of this. So what we'll do is, first I'll just do the same. First I'll assign the relation between these two. Okay, and now I'll assign the dimension for this. How much it is? Diameter 9. Okay, for this anyway we have applied it. Let me see, it's radius 14. Okay, so once you're done with this, assign the dimension from this to this. It should be 62. Just mention it. And now I could see the diameter value is 9, but with respect to sketch it is looking a bit small, but weird, no issues. Let me just add them for the center here. They should be on this. Yeah, now you could see this looks fine. I need to have the same diameter for this. So what you can do is you can hold the control, select these three, and if you select equal option, it will assign the same diameter for everything. 9 drill, 3 holes. Okay, the sketch is fully defined here. Now you can exit the workbench. You can use the Q shortcut again, and then you can just extrude it up to a certain distance. You can see the distance here, it's 10. So just click on this, drag it a bit up to 10. Okay, use isometric view. This is how it looks like. So now I need to draw this. So how do we start?
On the front plane.
Okay, you want to refer the front plane, it is exactly here. What I would recommend is you just select this face and sketch on this face.
Yes.
Okay, and
Yes.
then just draw 2 circles first, and then have the dimension assigned to them. So total outside diameter is 33. Okay, and then this should be, is it a distance, inside is 16. Okay, and these two should be vertical. Okay, from here to here it is vertical. Distance also he has given it as 24. I'll just assign it first and then I'll come out of it. But why it is coincident here, I need to remove this relation. So now this and this should be vertical. Okay, you could see this is how it looks like. And now here you could see there's a vertical line, in the sense he has drawn a tangent relation here and he tried to close it up. So I'll do the same. I'll start with this line, I'll refer this, I'll draw it like this, and I'll try to close it. Okay, and now what I'll do is I'll keep it as it is, and this is not necessary actually, but you can even close it like this. You can use these two and make it coincident. Collinear is also fine. So now I'll just exit the workbench, because I don't need to have this dimension anyway, it is coming inside this particular feature, so these two will merge. Okay, and now we need to have the dimension. So you could see it is complete. I'm not sure how much it is. Is it 70?
Yes, yes, look like 70.
Let us see. So from this face to outside it is 22 he has given, so we'll do that first. Okay, you can select this one, select the sketch, sorry, exit, select the sketch, and now here in the contours remove this and just select this one and this and this and this, right, and even the inside one. So these, oh sorry, only the circle should be extended outside, right? could see only the circle is coming out here. So do only that much. It's 22. Just enter the value here, and if I do this, it might not work. Let us see. Yeah, it's working. This is done. So now total distance, I assume it is 70, okay, because I'm not clear how much it is there due to the graphical or the drawing issue. So I'll again start with the sketch, okay. You can just click on the sketch and select extruded boss. Now again, so you can just reverse the direction towards this, select this whole region, okay. So I should have this also. Now again, this inside, you could see everything I'm just extruding, and it should be totally 70 minus 22. If I do that, it should give me the value, okay, and green check. I could see this is done. So now they have told me the fillets and rounds are radius 2. So what you can do is you can just select this one and click on the shortcut icon fillet, and as they said it is 2 rounds and fillets, you can just click on this. You can even select this, and here also it should be here, and this as well. Do you think is there anywhere they have applied? No, right? Simply click on green check. This is done. Anything is missing?
I think the drill size 16 drill 54 deep. The hole just goes up to 54.
Ah, okay. In short, what exactly has happened is they have just means I have created the diameter 16 here. We will try to use this feature and try to do that, okay. What I'll do now is I need to remove this. So the best way is you can go and you can edit this, but let me see, there's an advanced option, there's a delete face. If I do that, delete and fill, it's not working. Let us try something else. Just delete. No, this is also not working. If I use this face as a delete, let us see. Delete, sorry, not the feature. Just select, right click and go to advanced, delete these faces and fill. Nope. Patch, nope. Okay, it is not working, leave it. Let's go into this. So here I'll just delete this. I'll just select both, okay, green check. One is missing again, right click and use the bottom surface too, okay. And now here also I need to remove that specific circle so that it should extrude everything. Yeah. Now how do we create this? So for that you need to go to the features, and there will be one tool called whole wizard. Now here you can just select this option. Now here I need to have this, you could see, just select this one and just select this face. On this face I need to have it. Before that you need to specify diameter drill, so it should be a drill size and use diameter 16. Okay, I don't want to through all, I just need to define the dimension, how much it is. You could see here they have given the dimension 54. I'll just mention it. Okay, it is asking me end condition. Okay, let me do that and see. Okay, and then I need to position this. Just select this face option here, just select this face, and I just need to have it exactly at the center. What do we do? Just hover on the circle, so I'll have this quick access center point. Just define it there and then click on green check. You could see it's created, but as it's a drill, it should be the feature. Okay, and if you don't want it, try to whether you can eliminate it or not. uh, 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 mm, I don't think so we can do that, so we will have this as it's a drill, so that will be there. Okay, is that clear? Because in the machining they are going to use the tool, so that tool will have this kind of feature, so we need to have it. Okay, any doubts so far?
No, that's good.
Okay, so now on this I would like to create the drafting. Before that I would like to assign the color for this. You can just go here, open appearance library, or else the best shortcut is simply right click on this and use this one, appearances, right click and just select this one for entire body, and it will give you the color. Okay, this is another option. I'd like to apply this, green check, the color is applied. Okay, now for this I need to create the drafting. What would be the best way? What you can do is you can use this drop down here. There's an option directly that is make drawing from this part. You can just click on this. You need to save the file first. Just define the location where you would like to save. I'll just save it on desktop. Now automatically it will take you to the drafting workbench. Okay, now you need to select the standard sheet format. I would like to go with the A3, and if you want to have the custom you can just define it here. Okay, I would like to use the standard sheet format. Okay, and then if you want to use the standard for the drawing template, you can browse it here. There will be a lot of standards. Okay, you can use it, but right now I'll just go with the same standard for the A3. We have the A3, and I'll click OK. Now this is the drawing template. So now there's one change you could see. Once you switch to drafting workbench, automatically your this view palette will get activated and it will have all the standard views. Can you see this?
Yes.
So now what would be the great way to just create this standard is you need to refer the first angle or third angle, so which you would like to go ahead with. So do you have any idea about the first angle and third angle projections?
You mean top, front, right?
Angle of projections, so you should know about the basics, so let me do that. So what would be the first angle projection and third angle projection? So if you start from this would be your reference. Okay, the first quadrant. If you see from this one, so the front view will lie on the this one, exactly vertical plane. Okay, and if you see the top view, it will lie here, and if you try to rotate it and see from the top, this is how it looks like. Can you see? The front view will be here and the top view will be at the side. Okay, in short, the front view will come in the first angle projection. In the third angle projection, top view will come as a reference. Okay, you could see like this. In short, front angle, front view should be the first one. You just need to understand this. Here you could see this is what it is showing. So if you want to do the first angle projection, so this is how it should start. So you should have the front face first, and then the bottom you should have the top, and then side. But for the top, for the third angle projection, so you should have the top view as a reference first, and then you should have the front, and then you should have the side. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
So let's do with this. So anyway, as we are into the what we usually use the third angle projection instead of the first angle, but yeah, let's try to use the first angle here. Try to use the front plane and try to figure it out. Okay, so just switch back here, drag and drop the front view. Okay, so this is what the front view it looks like, and then you will be having the top view for this, and then you will be having the side view, yeah, and then you have the isometric view. Okay, you can simply drag and drop it in place. So as you're using the first angle projection, so what should come first? The front view.
Front view.
Good. So now this is how it looks like. This is the front view, the top view, and the side. Okay, and this is isometric view. For the isometric view, we can just change the color code also. You can just have it like this. Just select the view and just need to switch here. In the user style, you can switch it here. And now to define the dimension, what you can do is the best shortcut is use this model items, and here you can just select entire model. Okay, what and all you would like to have. I would like to have the dimension not marked for the drawing, and I would like to select all the dimensions which I had used to define the create the model, and then I would like to use the whole callout. So what and all the holes we have it. If you want to assign the geometrical relations, you can do it. Let's try these and let's see how it is going to help us. Okay, you can just click on green check. You could see automatically the software will try to give you the dimension. You don't need to assign it. As per your drafting, it will try to give. Now I would like to just try to orient them automatically. Just select everything and there will be an icon here. Just switch and there's an auto arrange dimension. If you just click on it, automatically dimension will also get updated accordingly. Could see. Now my requirement is I would like to make these lines a slightly tilted one. I don't want to have it straight. So what you can do is you can set your document properties for that. Go here. I would like to change the dimension formatting. For diameter, I would like to have the bent shape. You could see this is how it is. And also for the radius, I would like to have the same. Okay, and just click OK. You could see it is automatically updated. You can even place it and drag it however you want. Okay. Now assume I want to place some dimensions here. What you can do is there are two ways. One is you can copy it and one is you can move it. I would like to copy. You can hold the control and just select the dimension, drag and drop it here. So automatically the dimension will be applied, copied. Okay. If you want to assign some dimensions manually, that also you can do it. Assume I want to assign the dimension from here to here. What you can do is you can go to smart dimension, select this edge and this edge, and you can place it however you want. Okay, this is the vertical dimension. Again from here to here also would like to have it like this. Okay, this is not recommended because we are just referring from the center to center. Just use a smart dimension. From here to here they have given the dimension, just assign it, and from here to here anyway they have given 62. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
So this is just a basic of drafting, don't need to worry about much. Yeah, so what you can do is by just referring this one, so you can just try to create your own sketches. Let me see the time. I think yeah, it's almost 7, so I think we can wind up the session today. So what you can do is from the CAD you try to finish up how much you can do it, and then later on in the next session we'll try to cover one more session on this. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How many do you want me to do before I text you?
You take your couple of teas and try to do it by your own, and wherever you have the doubt, note it down, and then I'll solve it. Okay, try to finish minimum
Yeah.
20, not 20, at least 15 you should cover. Yeah.
15, 1 5. Okay, yeah, I will do that.